Arnold Schwarzenegger reacts to Donald Trump's second arrest. Let's uncover the truth. The Terminator gave a rare sit-down interview with CNN's Chris Wallace, and Wallace asked Arnold Schwarzenegger what he thought about Donald Trump's most recent federal arrest and if he thought Donald Trump could be reelected, and here's what Schwarzenegger had to say.
Mr. Trump has been indicted on federal charges, but most of the top Republican officials are siding with him against the special prosecutor. How do you explain that?
Because they're scumbags.
If the charges are correct, then he's going to be in deep trouble. But at the same time, I have to say that, we're always innocent until proven guilty. So we'll find out what the courts say in the future. But if the charges are right, I think that he's going to be in deep trouble.
Like jail?
That I don't know what the court decides.
And how worried are you about the fact that he could be reelected president?
I'm not worried about it because I don't think it's going to happen. But that's just my thinking.
I agree.
Because why do you think he won't?
I just don't think that you get reelected with 30% or 33% of the people voting for you or in your polls. I think there's a great poll numbers amongst conservatives, but I think if you put it all together, it's not enough. You need the swing voters, you need the independents, you need everybody to jump in there in order to win. You have to drag a lot of people over across that line. And so the question is, can he do that? And I believe he can't.
Oh, Trump is not going to be happy hearing that, and he's correct. You think Donald Trump is somehow swinging and making Democrats and independents cross the line to support him after the insurrection, after he stole government documents, after he was arrested in Manhattan for hush money payments, and after he was arrested for espionage, obstruction, and 37 separate other federal charges? Absolutely not. So thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for going on CNN, the network that keeps saying, oh, what if Trump is reelected? And shooting it down with numbers and facts. Secondly, I think Arnold went a little soft there when he said, oh, innocent until proven guilty, we'll see. It's like, come on. We saw Donald Trump's guilt. We saw the boxes stacked on top of one another in Donald Trump's seedy, KFC-infested Mar-a-Lago bathroom. But I think Schwarzenegger is just playing it safe there because he's got a lot of businesses. And finally, if I ever had a chance to interview Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of the most successful men arguably in the world, the last thing I would do is interview him and ask him about what he thinks about Donald Trump. Like, what an inconsequential, unimportant thing you could get when you could really ask him about, hey, how did you develop that mindset to come to a country where you couldn't speak the language and overcome all of the rejections and no's to become such a successful actor and then politician, bodybuilder? Anyways, guys, that's just my personal opinion as a young man seeking success and finding my way into this world. I would have asked him about those things, not about his opinion on the biggest criminal president in American history. But nevertheless, thank you, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for speaking some truth on CNN.